Bryan Munch will be giving his last speech in CC stream, and it's great that he is achieving this distinguished designation before leaving American Greetings. So that can be one gift which this club has presented him before leaving. This is a normal 5 to 7 minute speech, and Marian Burroughs will evaluate it. Speech name is Video Birth the Toast Mast Star. Video Birth the Toast Mast Star. With his 10th and final speech, Bryan Munch will be taking you on a journey today through a YouTube. He is excited to complete his CC, and in honor of team, he thought of several TLS, which means 2-letter acronyms that would work for this most honored designation. CC. Coercive Converser, CC Capable Corresponder, and his favorite, Consummate Communicator. Hope I pronounced it. It's a big responsibility you're giving me. No more surprises today, just straight up visual aids and fun facts. Please welcome Bryan. Video Birth the Toast Mast Star.
I apologize. I allotted 15 minutes to get here, and my manager took up those 15 minutes, so I didn't want to offend her, seeing as how it's my technical first day. Alright, let's see if this actually works. Oh, there it is. Yeah, any assistance from the more AV savvy or small appreciated. At least I won't
It's
get
on.
ducked any
It's on. I can see the green light it changed.
Do we need to switch off this front light?
Shouldn't need to. Are you displaying yet? Can you switch with
Yes, sir. Is that?
Hey, alright.
Dim the lights.
Maybe.
So I was saying, at least I won't get doctor points for professional attire today. I'm excited about that.
We can't keep our purple lights on.
Fine.
I did one light.
That's fine. Well, yeah, it should be.
All right, and all this is being recorded.
Right. What not to do? Yeah, right.
Do you know what button?
If you're on the same track, you might have to lose.
RTF5.
No, it's on computer too.
Oh,
No, something, you hit a button.
yeah, alright, you're right. Okay. Officially starting. Oh, and I'm recording. I went to a marketing conference earlier this year, and I discovered a mind-blowing fact. The second most popular search engine behind Google is not Yahoo, it's not even Bing, it's YouTube. In terms of the actual number of queries, searches that are done on a search engine, YouTube is the second most popular. Has been since late 2008. In fact, this is even more prevalent with the younger generation, Gen Z or whatever fancy name that they've come up with. I'm sure American Greetings has a name for it. The generation that's younger than myself, instead of going directly to a blank form like a Google, they go directly to YouTube to be immersed in whatever content it is that they're looking for in a multimedia format. So today, fellow Toastmasters, I am going to immerse you in our YouTube channel. And I want to walk you through exactly why it's so important to have a YouTube presence. I want to talk about what can and should be done with this channel. And I want to step through the video upload process and, more importantly, subscribing to the channel. So that's what we're going to do today. They're all very easy. What is the YouTube channel? Well, that's our home. You can see the web address right here, youtube.com/user/AG-Toastmasters. For all intents and purposes, this is our home on the web. Since we don't really have a home page that's constantly being updated, this is our presence. And you can see how visible it is. I'll show you a quick example here, assuming I can do it. If people were looking for, and I'll even sign out so it doesn't affect the search results here. But if people were looking for, say, myself, you can see right there, they're going to find our little corner of the web. Those are all 3 videos from previous meetings. Same thing with Marianne Burroughs. What do you know? First top 4 results, and even our Toastmaster today, and on more. It's a little further down, but you can see that if anybody were searching for us, they get to our little corner. Now, let's talk about the channel itself. We have roughly 45 videos already posted from the past 6 months, and we've already got over 400 views. That's pretty impressive. Roughly 10 views per video. You know, and no, those are not all myself. Maybe only a dozen myself. What's less impressive, though, we only have 1 subscriber, and I think that's either me or Tracy. It is Tracy. So I thought I was subscribed, but I'm not sure why it doesn't register. Anyway, just to show you real quick, too, Toastmasters International has their own page. It's the exact same thing, minus the AG. So, you know, they're sitting a little better in terms of number of views and subscribers, but there's no reason why we can't capitalize on all the traffic and people that are viewing and looking for this type of content. So why use YouTube over some other device, some other format? Well, for one, it's free, which is extremely important for a club like ours that may not have an excess of cash. And as you saw, since YouTube is owned by Google, we're already showing up in the search results. I'm not doing anything to trigger that. It's just automatic. So it automatically brings this low-cost visibility. Second of all, there is no real limit on the number of videos. There is a limit on the size of the videos. We can do up to 2 gigabytes per video, but that's roughly 20 minutes using our digital camera with no compression. And I don't know of any speech that's gone that long, so we're basically able to keep any of our speeches on there. And the last reason, most importantly, it's super easy to create content. A lot of businesses that don't inherently have video or don't lend themselves to video struggle with this because they're trying to come up with new ways to market themselves. For example, American Greetings has our own page. I shouldn't say our anymore. American Greetings has its own page. But you can see that if you navigate there, the last content that you would see was from Halloween. So it is tough to come up with new content, but since we're already doing these new speeches and new table topics every week, it's very easy for us. real quick, how to add videos. I'm not sure if I'll post this specific video because I am giving away the login. But our sign-in is AG Toastmasters, capital AG, and the password is the exact same thing, all in lowercase. We may want to switch that if somebody's ever concerned about it, but for right now I didn't think anybody would try to hack in. So I am logged in. Up here you can see my username. To subscribe to the channel, you can simply use any type of Gmail or other Google related account that you may already have. We'll talk about that in a moment. Uploading is super easy. We have our videos recorded on the external hard drive that shows up when you plug in the camera, and you can even drop and drag videos straight from that folder into your browser, or you can select them manually as it prompts you to do. In terms of the content, the actual text that I'm providing every time that I log in, I have a standard format. That's not there.
Wow.
I have a standard format. I'm just putting the title of the speech, the date, the project, and who's actually speaking. I'm just following this every single time I upload a video. But this is really where we have the most ability to have an impact, because this is the text that Google is looking at whenever a query is typed in. So this is where we could throw in specific keywords or tags, like you see down here, that might be more relevant and might allow people to find us easier. And lastly, I wanted to show you how to subscribe. So right now I'm logged in as our account, but if I were just logged in under my personal account, all I would do is navigate to one of our videos or to our channel. And I'm already subscribed, but if I weren't, then you'd see it look like this. I just simply hit the subscribe button, and what you're doing is you are subscribing to notifications so that anytime new content is posted, you'll get an email in your inbox and you'll be able to stay in touch. So that's it. That's the two things that I really wanted to show you, but I wanted to reemphasize and give you another statistic that every day, nearly 8 years of content is loaded onto YouTube. And this content is viewed by roughly 800 million unique users every month. So as long as we continue to upload our speeches, which we're already doing, so it's pretty easy, we'll enable members and former members to just keep in touch. And even more importantly, we'll expose our club to the next generation of budding Toastmasters who are just waiting to become the next Toastmaster star. Mr. Toastmaster.